Now another feature of classes is that they can have getters and setters. Getters and setters are special methods that allow us to define how to get and set the values of the properties of an object. They are useful when we want to add some logic or validation to the property access, or when we want to control the visibility or accessibility of the property. For example, let's say we want to make sure that this age property is always a positive number and that it is not accessible directly. We can use a getter and setter to achieve this. First of all, here we are going to use underscore to make this property a private property. Then we are going to write our getter and setter method. Now in order to use getter method, we simply need to write this get keyword, then the name of the property that we want to get is this age property. So age like this, and here we are going to return this dot underscore age like this. And now to use our setter, we can write this set keyword, then the property name is age, and here this is the age value, and then we are going to check if value is less than 0. In this case, we are going to log age cannot be negative, and else if value is greater than 0, in this case we are going to assign the value to this private age property. So this dot underscore age is equal to value like this. Now again in this code we use this get and set keyword to define the getter and setter for the age property. Then this getter returns the value of the property age, which is indicated by underscore age, and then this setter assigns the value to this private age property only if the value is not negative. Now let's see how we can use the getter and setter to get and set the age property of this person object. Now to get the value of the age property, we can simply write console.log alias, which is the name of our object, dot age. Now if I hit save, you can see we have our age, which is 15. Now here behind the scenes, JavaScript is actually calling this getter method that we define and returning the value of this private age property. Now to set the value of the age property, we also use the dot notation as if we were assigning a value to a regular property. Now to set its age, we can write alice dot age is equal to 25, and if I hit save, now you can see our age is 25. But here if we use a negative value like -12, you can see we are getting age cannot be negative. Now here, while setting this age behind the scenes, JavaScript is actually calling this setter method and assigning the value to this private age property after validating the value. And this is how we can use getters and setters in JavaScript classes to define how to get and set the values of the properties of an object. So we are using getter and setters to set values of object properties because they give us more control and flexibility over the property access. With getters and setters, we can add some logic or validation to the property access, such as checking the value range, type, or format. And we can also control the visibility or accessibility of the property, such as making it read only, write only, or private. And we can also perform some actions or calculations when the property is accessed or modified, such as updating other properties, triggering events, or logging messages. Now, using dot notation to set values of object properties is simpler and faster, but it does not allow us to do any of the things that we discussed. So, dot notation just assigns the value to the property without any checks or effects. Sometimes this is enough, but sometimes we need more functionality and security for our properties, and that is when we can use these getters and setter methods. So I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to join this web development journey with us. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Keep coding, keep creating. I will see you in the next video.